Ring the bell. Why is my lights not working in here? I guess we'll be in the dark, man. The lights, for some reason, are not playing fair today. See if anyone pops in here. What is it? Today is Sunday. The Sunday before home time. Oh yeah. What's up, Mr. Mr. Latimer? How you doing, man? How you doing? Wombabs, what's up? It's cold out here, guys, in not so sunny southern South Carolina. It's freaking cold out. We're picking up a load here in a minute. Well, in an hour or two. Grabbing it and running home. Going to Texas to deliver it tomorrow night. You know, they're going to give us all of 30 minutes leeway to get it there, of course. Because that's the way the cookie crumbles in Tri-Van, I guess. Everything is hurry up. 27, yeah, I know it's. I complain that it's cold over here, but it really isn't that bad at all. Oh man. Hey Peyton, how you doing? Got the truck service today. Got a little chassis grease. Got the chassis lubed, which on a newer truck is really not that exciting when you have disc brakes and everything. There's like 5 points of areas to grease. So did that. We're super truck parked over here. I'm hoping the security doesn't come kick us out. Sunny and 65 in California. Yeah, California always has some pretty good weather and the sun shines there a lot, but it's California, man. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. I think I'd rather... No, I'm not going to say... I would rather not be in the snow. I'd rather be in California than the snow. Well, let's not be... Let's not outright lie. No, it was just a chassis lube. They weren't looking at anything. What's the spot market looking like this week? Well, pretty much, if I have to, nowadays you got to pay to haul their freight. The spot market is so upside down backwards that you go on there and loads are in the negatives. It's negative 30 cents a mile. Oh man, everything is doom and gloom out here. Fuel's going up still. Although it went down a little bit, but I noticed that it didn't go down much. But yeah, we're going home for a week, so this is our last load we're pulling this week, and then we're going home for Thanksgiving. We'll be back on Monday, next Monday. So we'll see when we go back. Will it be even worse, or will it be getting better? I mean, at this point, if it gets worse, I don't know how it would get worse. I mean, there's so many loads that are so cheap out here that it's like, how could people pull? They can't get worse. I mean, there's got to be a point to where someone has to say, no, I'm not going to pull that load. Even somebody with a paid-off truck shouldn't want to pull a load for $1.25 a mile. I mean, come on. Damn, $6.14 for diesel there, huh? Whew. I haven't looked today. I gotta do my fuel plan to get us back to Texas. Yesterday I paid $3.94 a gallon with my fuel discount. Cooking any Thanksgiving food? My parents smoking a turkey. Nah, this year we're just going to Melissa's brother's for turkey dinner. Last year I cooked and did all that, so this year I'm not doing nothing. There's really no point in doing it for two people. That's a lot of work to You know, for 2 people who don't even really eat, that'd be a lot of freaking work to throw it all away, I guess. I mean, I'd have to cook a Gamish, what are they called? The Gamish corn, what are they called? You know, the little chickens. I have to make one of those for a turkey dinner for us. I can imagine the dinner now. It'd be this big spread, Danish, Melissa.
What?
What's that little chicken called?
Cornish hen.
Cornish hen. Okay, it would be one of those. a little bowl of mashed potatoes, a bowl of freaking candied yams, you know, as the serving dishes. And then after we get all our food, they'd all be still 3/4 of the way full. What a waste. It'd be like, spend 2 hours making dinner for 2 people to have 2 bites. It's like we just had dinner in the Country Pride right now, and we shared a meal. Well, the meal came with a salad, and the lady thought she was going to be nice. Instead of giving us a salad to share, she brought us each a salad. Well, I felt bad because she sat it down. I didn't see her doing it until after she sat it down on the table and walked away. And by the time I stopped her, once it hits the table, they have to throw it away or you have to take it. So we had them put it in a to-go box because she's like, oh, well, I can't take it now because, you know, she already set it down for safety, sanitary reasons. But she's just trying to be nice, and instead of having us split a salad, she figured, you know, we could get they could afford to give us a salad, but she don't realize it's not that I can't afford to eat or whatever. I ain't freaking guy that I can't eat it. I didn't touch the salad because I wanted to be able to eat a little bit of protein and not die. But what are you gonna do? Do you see a lot of guys bailing the spot market for places like Prime where there's contract freight? Yeah, I've been reading a lot about that, for sure. Yesterday or whatever, when I was doing a live, I seen a guy, I think it was a W900, which was definitely an owner-op. You know, he had his company name and everything on the truck, and he's pulling a Prime flatbed. And you can almost guarantee he went over there and just leased onto him for the fuel discounts and for the contract freight. But I've read a lot of guys are doing that. Talking to some people, that's exactly what's going on. Not only for the contract freight, but for that fuel discount. You know, I get a really, 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 really good fuel discount. But it's not through my company that I'm with. I get my own fuel discount. The problem is, and why, you know, it probably wouldn't work for a lot of guys, is I have to pay for my fuel up front. So basically, I gotta buy. You know, I've always got $5,000 on a fuel card that I've paid up front, because it takes a week to replenish it. Because you can replenish it 2 ways. One, you could do the ACH, you know, the bank transfer, which takes 4 days. That's how I do it. So it takes 4 days, but it's only 0.5% they charge you. Or you could use a credit card or debit card, and they do it within 24 hours, but they charge you 3.5%. So to me, that 3.5% ain't worth it. So it takes 4 days. So I always have a big amount on there just in case I forget to do it. I have a little bit of leeway, but I'd like to, every Friday, I have a spreadsheet that I keep track of how much fuel I used. Every Friday I look at it. Okay, I spent $2,800 in fuel. I replenish my fuel card for $2,800. And by the time it comes in, there's still that money on it though. That's why I keep $5,000 on it, because I'm always a week ahead, I guess you'll say. That way, if I make a mistake or anything and forget to replenish it, which usually happens when I go home, I somehow always screw up my fuel card because that time off or whatever, but hopefully I don't this time. Hey, Mr. Hurley, how you doing? You playing over there in the ice road yet? Payne says one of the driver lineup drivers had to deadhead 1,100 miles to get a Great Payne load. Yeah, with that 1,100 deadhead miles, that Great Payne load is no longer Great Payne, because you had to pay for all that fuel to get there. So that's another thing. Now, being at Prime, I'm sure they paid him to deadhead all that miles, because I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure he didn't say, "Hey, deadhead me." I'm sure they said, "Look, we don't have any loads over here. You're going to need to do this deadhead." So they probably offered it to him that way, and then they would pay him like $1 a mile or something to do the deadhead. Yep, there you go. That is the best fuel discount. Don't pay for it. You know, work for a company and let them pay for fuel. But I'll tell you right now, still, with as grim as it is out here, and with a high cost of fuel, the low rates and everything, I'm still making more. It's still worth doing this than being a company driver. I can only say a company driver at Prime because that's the only, well, and even a company driver where I'm at. I know where I'm at, they pay you 70 cents a mile as a company driver, and I'm making, you know, I'm still making more than 70 cents a mile, thank God. Most of the time, anyways. But things have got to get better, right, guys? I mean, they can't just keep going. Can't keep going, you know, the way they're going, because these truck stops are still overpacked and overcrowded, which is telling me people aren't quitting, people aren't going home. Oh man, I keep burping up dinner. I had some. We split. I've never had it before, and I'll tell you right now, I'll never have it again. It was country fried chicken. No, chicken fried chicken. It was a chicken breast with the, it was disgusting. Be a company driver for $30 an hour with full benefits. If they had a company driver position for $30 an hour, and I could be home and work 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, nope, I'm still making more money than that. Can't do it. See, eventually that's going to be fine, but right now I'm on I have goals set. I need to bank X amount of dollars in X amount of time. $30 an hour isn't gonna get me there. But that would be good when I'm ready to retire out of the truck. Yeah, I'd definitely do a $30 an hour job. Northern Washington calling my name right now. Northern Washington? No, that sucks. Northern Washington. Cool. About to do some cooking for the next couple of days. Right on. Eating dinner while you watch. Right on. Well, I'm sure your dinner's going to be better than the puke I just ate. Latimer says, did you see trucker douche Brent? Oh, Brett? Oh, trucker dude Brett. He's supposedly been broke down for 4 weeks and his company hasn't paid him a dime. Can you believe it, what he's saying, though? Because he's kind of a loose cannon, and I don't know. Is he broke down, or did they fire him and he just doesn't know he was fired? I don't know, but I seen a couple of truck drivers today going at it on fucking YouTube like a daytime soap opera. I went ahead and got the footage, though. When I go home, I'm definitely doing a reaction video to it because it was hilarious. It's like, I mean, these guys are, I guess they're big YouTube channels, and they were just attacking each other like a couple of freaking girls. Rah, you're an ass. Oh, you suck. Oh, I'm telling on you. Oh, I'm calling your company. Ah. It was freaking hilarious, man. It's like, if I owned a trucking company and I seen my drivers acting like that on YouTube, I would make it a freaking stern policy that there is no YouTube allowed at this company. I just would. I would. I couldn't own a trucking company and have guys acting like freaking children, cussing at each other, yelling at each other, You're ripping you off. I'm ripping me off. You're, don't stop being mean to me. Stop talking shit about. I mean, it's just crazy. Arguing like they're in middle school. It's freaking awesome. I'm thinking about taking my truck to prom. I called to see if I could go back, and they said yes. Where are you at now? Are you running on spot market? See, I could take this truck back to prime, but I can't do reefer. I can't do it. I'm not going back into all that reefer fuel bullshit, washing out the trailer. Washing the trailer out all the time was annoying enough. Yes, I blew it out a lot, but a lot of times you just got to wash it out because one, they require it, or two, it stinks, or it's just dirty. It needs to be washed. But then when you go to get fuel and you're in a hurry and the nitwit in front of you doesn't pull up far enough, so now you can't get reefer fuel and the pump time's out, that's the kind of aggravation I just don't need in my life anymore. The only way I would go back to prime, and I've always said that, is if I absolutely had to. And the only reason I would have to is if the company I'm at decided to close doors or go out of business or something, and I decide not to pay off my truck out of pocket. Then I'd have to go back, because obviously I'm paying prime still for my truck. Is your truck paid for? Because there's all kinds of companies out there. Hey Greg, how about some pork chops and peas with some potatoes? Yeah, so I can drop it off. Damn, you deliver, huh? You're on the spot market. I paid this truck off. Oh my God, dude! If you've paid that truck off, there's so many other places I would go to. I'd be looking at other places that aren't running on the spot market. But I don't know. You may have been doing reefer this whole time, and so I don't know, man. I just thinking about going back, and like I said on a video the other day, I would be calling Prime right now, and saying I'm on my way back if I didn't have to do reefer, because like today I need all kinds of service done on my truck. We're down all day today. Do you think I could get any of the service done? No. I got my chassis lube I got a truck and trailer lube job. I need my APU maintenance done. Oh, we can't, it's Sunday, we can't get the filters. Okay. Well, I need DOT inspection done on the truck and trailer. I've got 3 tires that need to be replaced on the trailer. I've got it lined up to get replaced at home. So they're going to do the inspection. They're like, no, we don't want to do your inspection with your tires that down. They're not DOT, but they're so close that we don't want to put our name on an inspection report. How is that? If they're not illegal, why don't you want to pass me? What the fuck is up with that? Yeah, you better just wait until you get those done. But are they illegal? No, but we're not going to do it unless you're going to change the tires. So I couldn't get my DOT done. Couldn't get that done. The trailer alignment, no, you're going to have to take it to a trailer shop. We don't do it. If you look at your board right there, it says trailer alignment, $132. Well, we have no one that knows how to do it. I've been getting that from TAs forever. I just don't know what to do, man. What else did I need to get done that they couldn't do? Oh, an air leak in the trailer. I just decided, well, I'm not even going to waste time with you guys if you can't do none of this other stuff. What makes you think that you're going to be able to do that? So all this stuff I could have got done. Now, granted, you're probably going, why didn't you just have them do the tires? Well, they're $200 more here per tire. So that's going to cost me $600 plus where I'm getting it done. They charge me $20 a tire to install. Here, they're like, I forget what it is, like 50 or 60 bucks or something. So it's a big difference. We're probably talking about $800-900 difference. So I'm waiting to go home to do it. Okay, cool. You like Prime? You're there for 6 years. Do owner ops that pull Prime freight have to run at 65 miles per hour as well as? Yes or no? Yes. Here's the thing, Peyton. When I bought this truck, I was gonna... Dude, are you in a fucking hurry? My God. Gee, that guy's gonna kill somebody.
What happened? Someone go flying by?
Yeah, I mean, he's passing everybody. He just bounced his truck right off a cliff, though. Anyways, I was gonna take this truck to the logistics side because back when I looked into it, you got 90% of line haul. Your truck was governed at 75. Okay, you had to get your own authority, obviously. Blah 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 blah. So I was gonna do it. Well, after I get this truck and I check on it, nope, your truck's governed at 65 now, and you get 75% of the line haul. So you would make less money going on their logistics side now than just being a regular lease driver for them, because being just a regular lease driver, you're getting all those good discounts and everything through them on your insurances and everything, and you get 72%. To pay that high insurance for your own authority to get 3% more wouldn't be cost effective. I was talking about that, and they're like, yeah, I know. I don't know why they did that. I got a feeling that they maybe aren't looking to expand that side of the company anymore. They don't want more trucks or something. What's up, Cliff? How you doing? How you doing? Cliff says scam. They treat me like I'm stupid and then come full circle to find out what I told them originally was the actual problem. You must be talking about your truck getting fixed. Oh, guys, my food is finally going down my throat. Thank goodness. I hope they don't kick us out of here, because we're super truck parked next to the reserve parking, and there's the security guard with his lights. Oh, I see. He's looking for somebody who didn't pay for parking because there's a truck following him. That sucks, man. That happens to me all the freaking time. Every time I get a reserve spot and I come to get it, I always have to have security or somebody from the office throw somebody out, because people always park where they're not supposed to. You know, or they park in the reserve parking when it's not, when they don't have a reserve spot. Me, I'm next to it. Me and one, two, they'll have to throw all three trucks out, I guess. We'll see what happens. Go through everything. They know and look for everything, but I told them. No, I'm not with Prime. I haven't been with Prime since July. What's up, Nevada Trucking and Trials? How you doing? How you doing? Can I keep it simple and just tell the mechanic my truck sucks and needs to... Yeah, I never try not to tell a mechanic what is wrong, because as soon as you walk in there and you say, hey, my truck's acting up, it needs a new such and such, you've done pissed that mechanic off, and he's going to stick you around anyways, because his attitude is, who are you? You don't know shit. Why are you telling me, you know, if you know what's wrong with it, why don't you fix it type attitude. Not only that, but mechanic, you know, they like to diagnose it. And one of the things I used to hate in my appliance business, I'd walk in and, oh yeah, you know, I Googled it, it needs a new computer. Okay, well, it's a $600 computer that if I buy and put in and it don't fix it, I eat. So I'm going to diagnose it. Well, sometimes to diagnose a computer, you got to check everything else, make sure everything else is working, which might take you an hour. And then after all that, you say, yeah, it needs that computer. It's going to, well, I told you it needed that. Oh, fuck. That would fry my ass. It's like, no, you guessed that it needed that. I'm telling you for sure it needs that. I don't go in there knowing what the issue is, but I tell them, hey, my brakes are locked up, and they look at the airlines. Didn't you already have a problem with that truck locking brakes up? Off 63? No, I'm off 85, I believe. Oh, off exit 63. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Let's just say there's a TA here and there's a pilot over there. Which one am I at? So is that like a prone thing to Kenworths that their brakes lock up? I like how you say that. I haven't had issues since I got it 3 months ago. Like, that's a good thing. Come on now. 3 months. Trailers had issues. I would hope you haven't had issues though. It's brand new. Brand new. That's another thing. Breaking down nowadays is scary as hell. And this has nothing to do with whether you're with Prime or a big company or not. With all this parts shortage that I keep hearing about, you know, national back orders. We have no ETA for the parts. I mean, you got guys just broke down with stupid things wrong with their truck and they can't get them fixed. I mean, imagine being broke down for 3, 4, 5 weeks at a time and you're making this high truck payment and you can't work. I mean, that puts you out of business. Ugh. Oh man, my dinner's coming back up. Damn it. Like rubbing my chest is gonna, warm up the food and make it slide back down. That is one of the negatives of having the surgery I had is you got to learn to live with food just laying inside your, I say it's in my neck hole because it's like, it feels like it's right here. I don't think I ate too much, but apparently I must have. Your bunk heater is on back order. Yeah, see, that shit sucks, man. You know, things. I know this guy, he's got some filter that's been on order for like 3 weeks now. His truck's broke down. He's sitting in a hotel. It's like, that's unacceptable. They should pull the part off the assembly line to get these trucks back on the road that people... They've already bought the truck. They already paid for the truck, so who cares? Let them go out of business and we'll repo it. You know? No, man. They need to get parts going. They need to do something. There should not be a parts shortage of any kind. The government wants to control things. They need to get in and control that crap and stop the nonsense. Yeah, but if you idle your truck too much, now you're going to screw up your DEF filter. You know, Governor, our President Joe Schmuck wants to force everybody into electric vehicles. So, of course, his administration and all those fucking dingleberry dumbasses aren't going to do anything about all these parts shortages. I bet you if there was electric car part shortages, they'd be all up in arms. Oh, we're going to fine you if you don't make these parts. But, yeah. Joking. I didn't see what you're joking. Oh, okay. Melissa, you are very quiet today. What David H. do to you?
I'm watching The Crown.
She's not allowed to speak unless spoken
right.
to. You can speak now. Okay, she's allowed to speak now. So you can speak freely, whether you want to speak or not. That's fine. You're free. There. I forgot I put her on a sit stay.
Shut up.
She's sitting back there with the bunk heater on, curled up like on a fucking lava rock. She's curled up in front of the heater, letting it blow up her skirt. CFI said, Kiana, is CFI a training company? I got one pulled up next to me, and the guy had to be a student the way she was treating him. And also, she has a bunch of little baby cones. They must be in there getting service done because she put a bunch of baby cones up to save her spot. True, but would you rather I freeze? It's a game you have to play. Yeah, that's true. CFI says they have been getting them in, so maybe I'll get routed in to get one soon. Right on. Yep, Greg, our resident psychotic psychopath, is going to frickin' build the ice roads in a couple weeks. What a nut. What a nut, I'm telling you. Yes, they train once you have your license, but not like Prime. They train solo, not teams. Oh, so it's so they don't team drive under training. The trainer's not driving. They're just there to teach. Okay. So it's not all about let's see how many miles you can get. Man, I'm sick of this cold weather already. I'm really contemplating taking February off. And why I say February is, what is it? November's done. Pretty much we're going home for a week. December, middle of December, we're going to take off a week because my daughter's coming home for a week. And then January 1st, we're going to be off because we have a Jeep thing we're doing. So I think we can rough it through January, all of January, get through that shitty weather, and by then I'll probably have enough of winter and maybe take February off. But I'm gonna be real curious to see how they can run us compared to how I was able to stay out of the shit at Prime, you know, most of the time. I'm gonna see if they can do the same here at this company. Trainer must be on duty the entire time and in that passenger seat teaching. Okay. And most of the trainers I've seen are very serious about training. It is only cold when it is minus 20. Yeah, okay. Dude, I'm from Southern California and from Southern Texas, man. If it's above 75 degrees, it's cold. Or below 75 degrees, it's cold. That's good. That's good. So the trainers there, they're going to make the same money whether they're they don't have to worry about trying to make that money by running a team load. That's good. So they can actually practice training rather than I'm going to bed because I need to sleep while you drive your ass off. I think I'm going to shave when I get home. I think I'm going to lose this. I'm not feeling the full beard thing. Yeah, it's Texas has a cold front going through it the last couple of days. Well, yeah, who the hell wants to wear Arctic clothing though? Freaking big old puffle-up jackets and pants and everything. Fuck that! You can't even move. You look like the Michelin Man walking around, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Come on now. Come on now. What time is it? 7:25. I was thinking of leaving at 8 to go over there. Our drop dead time is 10:30. They said we can go over there anytime, but we won't load until 10:30 because it's mail, so you know they don't dick around with that. I think it's a safer way of training to be fully focused on the student. However, I'm not sure what the pay is. Yeah, 100% it's a safer way of training. It's the right way of training. But the thing is they're going to have to pay you for that. You know, because, and that's the way all training should be. The team driving training thing, I don't know, man. I don't know about that because I don't know. I guess if you had a really good trainer that still wanted to teach you, it would work out okay. But if you have somebody who's just about the miles, you ain't gonna learn diddly squat once you get into the team driving portion of it. Anyways, guys, it's been 30 minutes, so I did my time. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go snuggle up back there with Melissa. See if she doesn't punch me a few times because she's in a grumpy mood. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell. Talk to you guys later.